We're going to be on the fog watch overnight tonight and for early tomorrow morning, mainly near the water. So if you're going to be crossing any of the bridges early tomorrow, tune in tomorrow morning just to see if there are any closures or delays on the bridges. At the moment, no issues. Good visibility looking back toward downtown, but some low cloudiness around 54 degrees. So mild evening with compared to last week, but also a dampness of the air as dew points are about the same. Humidity right now is above 90% and likely will be through the night, even as our temperatures drop a bit more into the 40s as the dew points are falling themselves. This was the drier air, slightly drier air that moved in behind a weak front earlier today. Triggered a few showers, thankfully not much in the way of rainfall. We're kind of good on moisture after the snow melt now, and we will see more rain later in the week. Note though, we still have this westerly flow keeping some cloud cover in place. This is a pattern which looks like it'll stay with us through most of the week. So never any bright sunny days coming up this week. We'll keep more clouds than sun, although I think at times early tomorrow I think we will see a bit more sunshine, but that won't last for very long as clouds will start to thicken later on into the afternoon and evening tomorrow. So more of a mix of sun and clouds early than mostly cloudy skies a little bit later on. As we get into Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a stray shower, about a 10% chance most of us will stay dry. And then a slightly better chance for a few scattered showers on Thursday as we get into the warm air sector ahead of a cold front. Now the timing of the front, if it's more early in the morning, shouldn't be a big deal. Not expecting severe weather, no flooding rain from this, and most of the rainfall should come in during the earlier morning hours. Now, precisely when it moves in and when it wraps up is going to be yet to be determined. However, the Euro has it more early morning with the bulk of the rainfall already passing through, probably right around or just before most of the morning commute. So a good part of the morning drive should be drying out with some maybe lingering showers earlier in the morning, and then by midday and early afternoon, temperatures start dropping as we get later into the day, but staying under mostly cloudy skies. So why is that front not really bringing in colder air? Well, where is the colder air? It has retreated well up to the north. And as we look at our temperature forecast going forward, the core of that cold Arctic, even Canadian air stays to our north. Notice this upper low. This is what's going to be pushing through our cold front on Friday. Note on the back side of it, no real cold air. So seasonal as we continue through the weekend behind that front. There are some signs of maybe some of that colder air trying to make it down to the deep south, but never really making it to the Gulf Coast. And then as we approach the weekend of Super Bowl, we're going to stay on the warmer side. Now, we don't know exactly how much warmer, but it certainly looks like temperatures will be above average. Certainly no Canadian or Arctic air coming south before Super Bowl Sunday. So as far as the Super Bowl goes, it looks like temperatures will be on the milder, maybe cool side. We'll have to wait and see, because even within those average temperatures, there are still some ups and downs. It's just overall the average will be warmer. So certainly no Arctic or Canadian air coming south before the Super Bowl. A little cooler tomorrow morning in the 40s and a high of 63, 67 on Wednesday before we get into the 70s on Thursday and Friday. Then very pleasant and more sunshine as we head into the weekend.